What's up, YouTube? My name is Calendarman, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So, in the last video, I did my first run, I beat Mom. Oh, disclaimer, game, it's a pretty effed up game, so leave if you don't want to watch it. Also, makes fun of Christianity. I mentioned that in the first video, but if you haven't seen my first video, then you wouldn't know that, so, yeah. Don't watch this video if you don't like that. Anyway, yeah, so I did my first run. I unlocked some characters. Let us go. Hey, look, win streak of 1. So I played as Isaac last time, so I guess I'll just move on to Magdalene since I unlocked her. So her gimmick is that she has 4 hearts to start with instead of 3, and she starts with an active item that, well, let me just demonstrate. Okay. So yeah, it refills 1 heart, and you can use it every 4 rooms. Now, last episode was very, educational, I suppose, if you count anything regarding video games educational, which I usually don't. Oh, batteries, they refill your active item. Don't know if I mentioned that last time. Because I spent a lot of time just talking about how the game works, because obviously it was my first video, and you guys need to know how the game works. So I'll just explain, like, my items as I get them, but for the most part, there's going to be a lot less speaking on my part. So I'll try to fast forward through boring parts. I'll try to just exposit, try not to exposit as much, and yeah, let's just get on with the game. So the downside to Magdalene is that she starts with less speed. Her damage is the same and everything, but she starts with less speed, so that's her only real downside. Other than that, she's just a very generic character, I suppose. The item I got is called Betrayal. It gives a chance to give the bleed status effect to enemies, and if you've ever played a game, then you should know what the bleed status effect is, and if you don't, basically every X amount of time, enemies will just take a bit of damage. Don't know the exact number, but it's damage. So if you didn't see my first video, blah blah blah, I have 500 hours in this game, and I'm pretty damn experienced. So yeah, that whole spiel's there. That pill, it makes enemies faster for a room, I think. Might be a random thing, I don't know. This guy here is a champion. He has more health and he explodes upon dying. That's a specific type of champion. Those are little Diglets. I call them Diglets. They're not actually based. They're probably not actually based on Diglett, but who cares? Bosses, you know, they're bosses. Hopefully something interesting happens in this run, because otherwise I'm going to be cutting out a lot. Oh god, that's unfair. He runs faster than me. That's just unfair. I think that's because of the I'm excited pill. It makes you, I think it makes the enemies faster for a bit. So, that kind of screwed me over, because he was faster than me and did, like, 1.5 hearts of damage. That's unfortunate. Anyway, you beat the main guy, and then you beat the little baby. I don't like that I just said that. Says the guy who was just talking about defeating the top. Anyway, this is a health up, so I'm having way too much health. I suppose I'll use my 1 key on that and get some money. Sure. On to the next floor. 2 minutes in. Let us go. So there isn't the time is worth something in this game, because there are certain things that you can only do if you're fast enough. Basically, if you beat the mom fight within 20 minutes, you get to go to a boss rush. And it's a boss rush. I don't know what more I can say about it. You fight a bunch of bosses. And then there's another time-based thing, which I will not spoil just yet. But just know that there are 2 main time-based things in this game, so time does matter if you're going, depending on the run you're doing. Nope, my Devil Deal chance right now is at 100%. Let's hope I can keep it at that, because if not, then I won't get a Devil Deal. And Soul Hearts will help me protect that Devil Deal chance, so that was good timing. Oh, crap. Well, I guess that was kind of good, but how did I not lose my Devil Deal chance? Did I only lose my Soul Heart? I suppose so. Secret room. If you don't remember what a secret room is, it's just a room that can be found in, like, the space between a few rooms. And it can either be good, or it can just be okay. Like, there's not a bad secret room, but there are just neutral secret rooms that really don't do anything for you. Champions. These enemies suck. Like, they're not necessarily difficult, but they have so much health, and when you have 3.5 damage, they're not going to be dying all that quickly. I have no keys to get into the item room, so that freaking sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to rush through this because the first video ended up being kinda long, with me just taking way too long to do literally everything. So I'm kinda trying to rush through this since, like I said, the first few runs are kind of boring. I might just leave, like, I'm not gonna leave them completely unedited, but these Isaac videos, you need to know, will be longer than other videos because runs last anywhere between 30 minutes and like an hour. So, and obviously I can't cut out everything. Like, I'll try to cut out as much boring stuff as I can. Shit, I lost my Devil Deal chance. But there's only so much I can cut out without you losing the context of the video. Like, without you losing context. And, you know, people probably want context for the YouTube video. So, yeah. Anyway, I got a key. Let me just finish clearing up this floor. That's a shop. I'm not going to go in the shop. So yeah, let me finish up clearing this floor, and I will be back. Oh, piercing shot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But Cupid's arrow? Yeah. Now my tears are triangular. Don't know how water forms a triangle. It's not how surface tension works, but sure. Oh, hey, Monstro. Remember that guy from last episode that I fought? Yeah, I'm here fighting him again. And I'm getting hit by him way too much. I swear if I lose this run. Very generic boss battle. He sometimes jumps really high, in which he's jumped. I just had a stroke, don't mind me. In which he shoots in all directions, is what I was going to say. But, you know, my brain said no. I'm going to stop skipping these little in-between sections as much, just so you can kind of see some of them. Those little transitions. So, for this video, I might end up, my voice just stopped working for a second there. For this video, I might end up cutting out a bit more than the first video. I mean, I'll definitely end up cutting out a bit more than the first video, but I mean, just generally, I might end up cutting out more just because runs with Magdalene in particular are pretty boring and slower because you have slower speed. So, oh, golden key, that's really nice. Nice. Bombs, hearts. I'll waste that heart. What about 100% Devil Deal chance? But poor life choices. Aren't I full of them? Piercing shots. I mean, they're useful in certain situations. This just happened to not be one of them. So yeah, it's just piercing. My shots go through enemies and can hit other enemies. Ah, why do I suck at this game? I've been playing it 4 years. I should not suck this much. Item room, let's see if I get better luck. I'm really hoping I can get a run where I just get some OP item, because those are really fun to watch. Runs like this are fine, I suppose, but I'm just getting the same items I got last... Not the same items, this is actually the only item I think I got this game that I got last game. Punching bag, yeah, sometimes scapegoat, whatever he's called. Enemies will sometimes go after him instead of me. Watch. Yeah, you saw they dashed at him instead of at me. Yeah, they'll do that. Bleed effect is bleeding is good with piercing just because I can hit more enemies and get more enemies to have the bleed effect, so that's pretty good. Also, YouTube just kind of decided that my Phasmophobia video now has only 64 views instead of 97. Don't know what's up with that. One night, I was really excited because my Phasmophobia video got to 89 views in one day. And I was really happy. That was amazing. It was my greatest accomplishment by far so far, because that's almost 100 views in 24 hours, something I never could have imagined getting. And then about a week and a half later, I had amassed a bit more views. I was at like 97 on that video. And then YouTube said no, and I woke up one day and I had like 50-something views instead of 97. Again, I'm not just doing YouTube for the views, but at the same time, 97 views don't just disappear overnight. Like, if you look at my YouTube analytics now, I mean, you can't, but if I look at my YouTube analytics now, it shows 104 views, which is still amazing. Thank you guys so much for that many views. But if you actually look on my YouTube channel right now, you'll see 64. That's 40 less than my YouTube analytics say. So 40 views are just not being shown to people. I mean, I still feel happy. I still got the 100 views, sure, but I don't know what's up with YouTube that they're not showing 40 of those. 40, you can't have a negative view, and especially not negative 40 in one night. It doesn't add up. And then my Kingdom video, my first Kingdom video had 39 views shortly after the release of my second Phasmophobia video. And then again, overnight, that same night even, it went from 39 to 36. It's less pronounced, sure, but overnight, 2 of my videos, which were released at very different times, mind you. One was released about 2 weeks ago, and one was released over a month ago. In the same night, lost views. If anyone else out there makes YouTube videos and has this happen, can you give me some explanations? Is this something that happens relatively often? Is it something I should be aware of? If it is, then fine, I'll keep that in mind, but if not, then I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, with YouTube drama out of the way, I'm almost done with Caves 1. This is kind of a boring floor. I've just kind of been killing enemies. That is kind of what you do in this game. I mean, it gets more interesting later on with different characters and stuff like that. But, yeah, I've been taking damage here and there. I am at 36% chance for a Devil Deal. Oh my god, I got a health downhill. I'm at a 36% chance for a Devil Deal, so I probably won't get that knowing my luck. But, you know, maybe we will. Yeah, as you can see, even bosses are fooled by Punching Bag. As you can see, I keep saying as you can see. Should I? I'm just gonna put up a counter for every single time I say as you can see. And I'm just adding to that count. But Peep is jumping towards my punching bag. Normally he jumps towards me, as you can see. I said it again! Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner! So he leaves little yellow creep. Yes, it's literally just his piss. And if you step on that, it's bad. He has little eyes that wander around the room. If you hit those, that's bad. He shoots little yellow shots. If you touch those, it's bad. As I'm sure you can imagine. I don't want to get hit here because that would decrease my Devil Deal chance to 1%, and that's not what I want. Oh my god, I got it. And I got a Magic Mushroom. That's like one of the best items in the game. Magic Mushroom, what it does is it gives you a 2.5 times damage multiplier. It's not just a damage up. It's a damage multiplier. I now have several times as much damage as before. So, I don't know why I just paused the game. So, I don't really like that item, but I do want to unlock more characters, and one of those characters is unlocked by taking 3 Devil Deals in one run. So, I'm going to continue to do this just for the sake of unlocking more characters. That's a boss challenge room. I can only go in a boss challenge room if I'm at 1 heart less. So, red heart. I should specify 1 red heart less. I don't have to be literally on the verge of death. Like, soul hearts don't count for that counter. Dear God, I suck at this game. What happened to my skill? My skill disappeared. Ultra Pride. Hey, look. This is the one I was talking about in the last video. I was talking about there was 1 Ultra mini-boss. This is it. Also, Ultra Pride is modeled after Edmund McMillen, the game's creator. So, good joke, Ed. Good joke, Edmund. Really like that. Normally, there's like 2 parts of the mini-boss. Like, there's 2 guys that are like the mini-boss. There's Edmund, and then there's another guy that worked on it. I think his name is like Florian or something. God, I don't know I don't know enough Isaac trivia, guys. But yeah, it's a cool little thing that he just put himself in the game as a mini-boss. I find it cool. Anyway, now that I have the Magic Mushroom, I'm going to be shredding through enemies decently faster now. As you can see on the left side, my damage is now 6.12 as opposed to 3.5. So yes, my damage has now been multiplied. Now, I said 2.5 times. That doesn't literally mean it's going to go from 3.5 to 7.25. Is that it? Because damage doesn't exactly work perfectly like the numbers show. Damage is weird. I'm gonna go out and say this. Damage is weird. I don't want to go on the devil in the curse room just yet, just because that would make me take red heart damage, and that would make me greatly decrease my chance of getting a devil deal. So yeah. I'll probably just fast forward through the rest of this floor, or not. Oh my god, please be another dice room. Please be another dice room. Ah, it's not another dice room. Okay, so this is just a room full of red chests. Oh, it would have been golden chests, wouldn't it have? So what the left hand does is it makes it so that any chest is a red chest now. If it would have been any other chest, who cares? It's now a red chest. I think normally this room would be full of golden chests instead of red chests, but now it's red chests because of the left hand. Let's see if I can bomb some chests out of there. Not doing very great at it so far. Don't want to waste too many bombs into trying to get chests out. Item? It's a freaking troll bomb. Okay, fine, I get it. I'm not wanted. Wheel of Fortune, that spawns a slot machine, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward until I get to the item room or something, so, I'll be right back. Oh. Or not! The game just doesn't let me fast forward, apparently. I guess I'm fighting your... Oh. Come on, game, give me new bosses. The viewers want new shit, not the same shit I showed off in the last video. So, I want to try to increase my amount of Isaac content, because as of right now, the release date for The Binding of Isaac Repentance is December 31st. Today's December 2nd, y'all. We don't have much time left. So, I do want to try to get through as much of this game as possible before Repentance comes out, which means expect a decent bit of Isaac content on my channel. I don't want this to be the only thing I make. I will probably start making some Minecraft videos soon. Not because Minecraft will get me views, but because I want to try playing some mod packs. I'm not going to play vanilla Minecraft. Sorry, vanilla Minecraft's worn out its welcome. I've played too much of it. I've watched enough videos of it that I'm bored of it, but I will play some mod packs. So if anyone's interested in that, I'll keep you updated. Oh my god, the game wants me to kill myself. Yeah, if you want to know what this does, I press spacebar. I explode. I'm the bomb. I'm the bomb. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, this video is gonna be full of bad memes. I really hope I actually end up editing that scene. Oh, guys, look. So in the last video, I donated to the donation machine and I upgraded my shop to level 2. This is, or, well, level 1. I guess it starts at level 0? I don't know. This is a level 2 shop. I can sell 3 items at once instead of just 2. Let me just go explore the rest of the floor real quick. I'll be right back. I was gonna go in the curse room. Ah, screw it. I'll go in the curse room. See, look, it was worth it. I got 2 soul hearts instead of 1. Oh, okay then. Hey, look, guys, I unlocked another character. I'll have to play as him soon. Again, all the characters in this game are, well, most of them. Some of them are just kind of characters made for the game, but most of the characters are based off of... Why am I going the wrong way? Most of the characters are based off of biblical characters. So you have Isaac, you have Magdalene, you got Cain, you got Judas, you got Lazarus, as you just saw. Who else? You've got Eden, which I suppose is a play on the Garden of Eden. I don't know. I don't actually know all... I don't actually know all that much about the Bible. I'll be honest, but, you know. I'm not going to pretend like I do. But, enough stories are just told anyway that I have a decent knowledge. And now, Morshu. Bomb! Rope, lamp oil, bombs. That's the second Isaac video in a row that I've made a Morshu reference. Can I keep the streak up, guys? Screw the win streak. Morshu streak, let's go. Death card. Death card is... Ah, crap. Lets you, whenever you use it, it does a bunch of damage to every enemy in the room. It doesn't automatically kill them, because that would be really OP against, like, bosses, but it does a lot of it. It does a lot of damage. God damn it. Curse of the Maze at its finest, my friends. Item room. Ah! Glaucoma isn't all that good. It's an item. Oh, god damn it. Ah! It's an item. It's definitely an item. I think it gives me a chance to confuse enemies like that. Although, this had to be the one enemy that has no effect from confusion, of course. God. This room is really difficult to avoid enemies if you're not strong enough. And, of course, Crescent Belt's an option, but I can't actually afford it. That item that looks like a red croissant, that's a, that item gives you damage up. I mean, it makes a higher chance for enemies to be champions. But I'm playing hard mode. There's already so many champions that I don't even care. I know how to deal with them. It's not a huge deal. I just really like it for the damage up. Boss room is probably going to be over here. Knowing this game, the boss room is usually just the furthest room away from the spawn. Except for when it isn't. I say usually. Monstro 2. Game! Give me bosses that I haven't already fought. I fought Monstro with 2 in the last video. Originality! Originality! Come on! And Monstro 2 is dead. Speedball. Okay, let me just go full clear the floor. The reason I don't really care about time anymore is because I've already passed 20 minutes. Also, there's no way I'm actually going to be able to beat Boss Rush, so, you know. Yeah, I'll go look for the rest of the floor real quick. Hope I can get enough money for Champion's Belt, and, yeah, I'll be right back. On to Depth 2. Previously the last floor of the game, but, as you will see, it now goes 2 floors past Depth 2. This is not the final boss anymore. I mean, it's a pretty final boss, but it's not the final boss. Health down? Oh, yeah, let me just go take that. Oh, those rooms that just have a empty with a spike in the middle, those are actually a thing. It's not just the game trolling you like, haha, kill yourself. Those are called sacrifice rooms, and if you hurt yourself on them, they do something special. But I'm not going to actually do anything with that right now, because I feel like being a dick. Can I get something good as my last item room? Oh, Eternal Heart. That's a really nice thing to get. D7. I don't want D7. So that Eternal Heart, that white heart that you see, what that does is at the beginning of the next floor, I'll take High Priest. This is a pretty good item. At the beginning of the next floor, I will get another health up. So, kind of balling with health right now. Oh, that is a dead mom's hand. I'll be right back, everybody. Anyway, the mom fight's almost done. It's much easier whenever you have piercing, because you can just shoot right through the enemies to hit the doors. So that's really easy. And then, yeah, we'll get to finally go past the mom fight. You'll be able to see what it's like after that. Let me just finish up here. There we go. Oh, and I got a double deal. Nice. Ah! So as you can see, double deal. Oh, if they're just demon beggars. Oh, I can show you these guys. They, I just lost my Eternal Heart. You give them hearts, they give you rewards, sometimes even an item. That's a really good item. That's a damage up and gives me soul hearts, black hearts. I'm gonna try. Oh, and there's a exploit with this game where if you do it fast enough, you can actually pay these guys twice with the use of only one half heart. So for every heart, you can actually get 4 payments out of these guys. Acid baby. Okay. That was nice. Really like that.
Till the end.
Just gonna keep giving these guys blood, I guess. And I got Mom's bottle of pills. Oh, come on! The game just said no to everything I asked. Anyway, on to the next floor, and it is, it's, well, yeah, you saw it. It's the utero. The floor is actually called the womb, but each set of floors has an alternate version of floors, and the alternate version of the womb is the utero. So this is actually the alternate version. But yeah, you somehow go back into your mother's womb. That's not even the weirdest part of this game. It's really not. But you know,
I'm drowsy.
it's this game is a game, you know. It's Big Worm. Worm enemies are especially easy. Like multi-segmented enemies are especially easy when you have piercing because you can just destroy them. One of these rooms. Blackjack. Come on. Ah. Oh, also from the womb onwards, everything that normally would do half a heart of damage now does a full heart of damage. So I'm not safe. I'm in danger. Also, enemy challenge rooms start spawning bosses, and boss challenge rooms start spawning 3 bosses instead of 2. So these challenge rooms are now decently harder as well. Loki is like the cutest boss in this game. I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm killing it, yes, but I mean, that's adorable. It's jumping everywhere. It's not even trying to attack. I almost feel bad, but I'm Isaac. That is a D20. Rerolls every item on the floor. I swear to God. Oh! Okay, well, the game has just insisted on being a dick today, so, yeah. I'll probably have to fast forward through some of this floor, but I mean, I kind of don't want to, because this is the first time I've gotten to this floor on YouTube. Basically, the utero and the womb are much harder. There's no item room, there's no shop, and there's also harder enemies, and you start to be able to fight, like, actual harder bosses as enemies. Like, back on Depths, you could fight maybe some basement bosses. Now you can actually fight some, like, caves and depth bosses as just regular enemies. As you can saw, Gertie Jr. was there. He's not a basement boss. He is, I believe, a caves boss. Polycephalus was there a moment ago. Free Soul Heart, that's nice. Some of these rocks can be really good. That was a Tented Rock. I guess I'll go into the Curse Room. Joker! Ooh, I'll take a Joker. You know, this run might not, this might not be that bad at all. Okay, well, here's the boss room. Oh, it's a health up! I was not expecting that. Mama Gertie. I've just fought all the Gerties this game. Also, Mama Gertie's really difficult because she just spawns spikes right below you. And, yeah, stuff like that happens. Gosh. I think that just slows me down. This is Mama Gertie's definitely a difficult fight. Luckily, she does not have all that much health. This is just a speed up. Yeah, you might think I'd want to use the Joker card here since I didn't get a Devil Deal, but, just you wait, my friend. This is where the game gets freaking insane. And just do this. After changing my appearance to look like normal again instead of being a clusterfuck of whatever items I have have decided that I'm going to play the game now. Instead of spending my time doing makeup. Health down. I get a health up, and the game wants to put it right back down. Again. I've gotten like 3 health down pills at this point. Damn, if only I could have bought PhD, that would have been nice. Oh, boss room. Okay, well, I suppose there's no delaying it. You want to know what the next boss is? Speed up, nice. Well, the next boss is, Mom's Heart. This boss is difficult because Mom's Heart, this is literally a bullet hell boss. That's the whole point of this boss. It's a literal bullet hell. Like, if this game wasn't already bullet hell, this boss is exactly that. It also spawns a bunch of enemies, so that kind of sucks. So, yeah, like I said. And then whenever enemies are spawned, you basically have to kill them all. Because you can't hurt Mom's Heart right now. As you can see, I'm trying to shoot her and it does nothing. I have to kill all the enemies and she comes back down and I can damage her again. Now, this battle just gets more insane as time goes on. She can spawn bosses, even. It's not just other enemies, I believe. I think she can spawn bosses. Maybe not. You'd think I'd know after fighting her so many times, but, you know. Now, this is where it's difficult. You gotta go around. Ah. Or she'll just turn it around on you without a moment's notice. Thanks, game. Very cool. So yeah, more bullet hell, more of these guys. I guess, does she spawn progressively harder enemies? I mean, I don't know if it's actually progressively harder, or if it's just random enemies and they just happen to be getting progressively harder. I don't like a lot of the music in this game all that much, but I'll admit, the boss music, and especially the music for Mom's Heart, is pretty good. I'll be honest, I usually don't spend this much time stuck in the Mom's Heart fight. I'm usually done with it by now. This is the hard part. This part here, you gotta be rotating, and I guess it's not hard, but it's definitely annoying. You gotta rotate while trying to hit her. I did it. Now, what are you talking? So now you might be confused. What are you talking about an floor? Well, let me just show you.
Joker.
The Devil Deal has a trap door. We're no longer staying in this mortal toil. Unlock Eden. I'm down in the shoal. Shield, whatever it is. I don't actually know what the shield is, and like, based on real life things, I have no actual idea. But, it is down here that we will fight a boss. Now, unlike the first 4 sets of floors, there's no Shield 1 and Shield 2. There's just Shield. Am I pronouncing that right? Shield? Shoal? If I'm mispronouncing that, someone let me know in the comments. I say that as if anyone other than Matthew comments on my videos. Hey Matthew, if I'm saying that wrong, tell me in my comments. So, the shield is significantly harder than the boom. There are harder enemies, you're gonna be fighting way more bosses, and it's bigger. And like the boom, there's no item rooms, there's no shops. So yeah, so I'm currently fighting the Fallen. So so you'll be fighting harder bosses, and usually demon-related bosses like the Fallen and possibly Krampus. I don't know. So yeah, I don't want to cut out too much of this section because I do want you to try to see as much a shoal as you can, because it really is a cool floor, but it's a long floor. So if it starts getting super boring, then I'll probably just cut that out. I know it sounds like I'm dissing Isaac way more than I'm praising it. I really like this game. It is a fun game, and while it's not unique in that it's like a roguelike, but it's unique in how it's played, just because there's so many items, there's so many interactions, and there's so many, like, there's not just one ending. There's multiple different endings, all of which you get in one run. Not all of which, many of which you get in one run. I find that neat, that there's just multiple ways to go, and with so many characters, this game has so much more replay value than, say, Enter the Gungeon or Risk of Rain. Enter the Gungeon has like 8 characters, Risk of Rain has like 12. Screw you, the Binding of Isaac is like 20. And the Binding of Isaac has like 600 some odd items. There's a lot to this game. And that's what I like so much about it. There's so many different ways to play because it's not just the same thing over and over again. You might get there's thousands of different room configurations. There's hundreds of items. There's over a dozen characters. There's hundreds of enemies. Like 100 bosses. There's just so much to do. Like, you keep wanting to come back. I said this in the last video. I've been playing this game for 500 hours, and I still haven't 100%ed it yet. I only have about 85% of the achievements in this game. That's not... Oh, God. He just turned invisible. Did not think that was going to happen. But there's so much to this game, and like, it doesn't even really feel tedious, because each run feels new. It feels... Dear God, this game is trying to screw me over as much as possible. It feels new. It feels fun. It feels like I'm actually doing something new instead of just playing the same game over and over again. And that's exactly what I want to do. If it was just the same thing over and over again, I would have given up on 100%ing it a long time ago. But no, I'm determined to finish what I started. I'm determined to follow this game until its very end, because it's fun. That's all I can say about it. It's a fun game. And there's more! It's not ending! Afterbirth Plus came out like 3 years ago. I think it was 2017. And they were like, okay, this is the end, guys. It really is. And then they added some booster packs, which basically added items from mods. So yeah, that's really cool. They actually added mod items and made them official. But not only that, but they're making more. They're making Repentance, and now they're gonna be like, okay, guys, this is really the end. This is it. So, guys, I'm done. And Make Me Villain proclaims once again. But it's amazing to know that there's more coming to this game. This isn't the end. I've worked hard, and I get to do more work. I get to play more of this game, which I have played a lot of and loved for years already. I'm not upset that they're making more. I'm not mad because I have to be like, oh, it's more gameplay I have to do to 100% it. I'm not usually a completionist. I like to be, but I'll be honest, I can never commit. And yet, this game has single-handedly taken up 500 hours of my life. That's just as much time as I have put into Super Smash Bros. And Minecraft. This game is on the same level to me as Super Smash Bros. And Minecraft. Both games that I also love. So, that's saying a lot. I'm not usually a fan of shooters, which, despite how it looks, this game is technically a shooter. I mean, you shoot enemies, don't you? It's just... like, I feel like I haven't given this game enough credit with my commentary so far. I've talked about it like it's grindy. I've talked about it like I'm begrudgingly doing this. That's not the case. I'm doing this, and I'm having fun doing it. Now, with that said, 46 minutes. Oh god. I'm with a luck downhill in inventory. I'm probably not coming out of this alive. Time to battle Satan. Time to kill Satan. But first, I have to fight the Fallen once again. It's like the 4th time I've fought him this floor. Yeah, the first phase of Satan is just fighting the Fallen again. He's really easy when you have Piercing, just because you can hit both of his guys at once, but both of his halves at once. Guys, you gonna do the Brimstone shots? My whole thing is waiting around until you do the Brimstone. There we go. Damn it. Ah, I'm about to die. I think I might be one hit away from death. Now! Wait. Now! This is the fight. This is difficult. I'm telling you right now, this is difficult. This is a very difficult battle. He shoots tears, he shoots brimstone. You've got to just go with it, damn it! And so the run ends. It wasn't a victory, but damn did I have fun. Satan, I got killed by Satan. How unfortunate. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. If you liked it, then like it. It's in the word. You gotta like it. You have to. That's how it works. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll definitely be making more content. I may not have a consistent upload schedule, but I'll be damned if I stop making YouTube videos anytime soon. I'm having way too much fun with this. So, yeah. I'll see you next time. See ya.